This is for April 20, the week of April 20 through the 26th. And it's been a while since I've been on here. I really needed to take a break and just let Spirit guide me on whether or not to continue to do these readings and to give me more of a direction on what these readings should be like and what would be the highest benefit of these readings to the audience who watch them. So I'm clear on that now, and you'll see a different format for this channel in terms of the readings. They are general readings, however, they will encompass the collective energy around situations or circumstances that may or may not pertain to you. Just take what resonates and leave the rest behind. It is for someone else to see. In this particular reading, this is the kind of reading that I'll be doing from this point forward. It's a 9-card spread reading with what I call a foundation read, which gives me the underlying energies of the entire read. Then I will expand on the 9-card spread. I'll explain what each position represents and what each position has been clarified for. Then I will do oracle card readings to give you inspiration on how to move forward and what to expect from this reading. And maybe as a bonus, provided that God or Spirit leads me to, I will do additional cards as I am led. So let's get the reading started. I will clear the energy. Thank you. The candles have been lit. We have a grounding candle here, which is brown, and then we have a wealth candle here. I have aventurine crystals, which is about wealth, abundance, prosperity, and harmony and balance. I'm using several decks. The primary deck for the 9-card spread is the John Holland's Psychic Tarot deck, which I absolutely love. I am clarifying those cards with the Luscious Tarot deck, and I'm also using the Spellcasting Oracle, the Goddess Oracle cards, and the Divine Abundance Oracle cards. For the foundation reading, I am using the Black Moon Astrological cards, as you can see here. So I do a 5-card spread with a final card to give the overall energy as a draw, and then I look at the bottom of the deck card to see what really encompasses that foundation reading. So let's get started. Position 1, here we have the Triumphant Success card. And Triumphant Success is the Ace of Swords in the traditional tarot. It is about, really cutting through all the BS and getting to the truth of the matter, as well as being victorious in whatever challenges you may be facing in your life. It could be legal challenges, it could be relationship challenges, but victory, triumphant success is the element here. This card was clarified by the moon. The moon represents, secrets, things that are hidden, things that you can't see, things that are typically going to be revealed at some point. In this case, to be clarifying the triumphant success, you may not see it coming. You may not see what's actually coming your way. But in the overall read, as I can see, There's some really good energy here, things that are going to materialize that you are probably not aware of, but just let's continue the reading so we can go through what that means for you. So this is position 1. Position 2, we have the spiritual strength card. I'll try to get that closer so you can see. As you can see, it looks like there's a green angel or spiritual entity that's holding up, it looks like a beam to keep from falling on this man who's standing there in peace and meditation and quiet. Spiritual strength to me is, in this position, is what you think. So it feels like this card is representing your actual, I would say, your actions for keeping and maintaining peace and casting your cares on spirit and saying, look, I just want to stay centered. I just want to be at peace and in calm. Can you take this burden and hold it for me? Can you take this off of my shoulders? And it just reminds me of that scripture, cast your burdens on the Lord and he will, give you rest. So it just, to me, this symbolizes the spirit entity holding your burdens, taking them off of your shoulders so that you can be at peace and in rest. The Knight of Cups clarifies this. Knight of Cups is about love, about, I would say, emotional balance coming into place, and especially on top of the spiritual strength card. My sense is that this emotional balance is going to take some time. The Knights are slow. Knight of Cups is pretty slow. Not as slow as the Knight of Pentacles, but the Knight of Cups is trying to hold steady this cup so that it doesn't spill over. And so whatever reservoir of emotions that you might have, it's saying, we're going to cross this chasm of feelings of emotional overwhelm and get to this spiritual strength. So this is very telling about this triumphant success and how you're going to achieve it. You're going to achieve it through patience. You're going to achieve it through waiting for the right time and just being strong enough to handle all the obstacles and challenges that may come in the wake of however you get to the success. Position number 3 is a powerful position because this position is what you get. You get destiny. So whatever is about to happen, whatever is going to happen in this next week is destiny. It's something that is fated. It is an outcome that you have no control over. However, your actions until this point will determine how this actually manifests in your experience. So what you get is destiny, and destiny is a 10 card, which is also a number 1 card. So it's about beginnings and endings, or endings and beginnings, however you want to look at it. This card was clarified by the Ace of Cups. Isn't that beautiful? Emotional fulfillment. It's an abundance of an overflow of abundance. The Ace of Cups is about a new cycle of emotional health and well-being. It's also about an overflow of abundance. So you're going to have this triumphant success. It is fated and it is governed by Spirit's hand. You're going to get this gift of just overflow in your life from Spirit. Spirit is going to make sure that you receive this. It is your fated destiny. Okay? That's card in position number 3. Position number 4 is this position here to the left of the center card. And it comes out as the base chakra. Now, the base chakra is about being grounded, being rooted, and it is also about things of the earth, things that are material in nature. It's more about materialism than it is about spiritualism. So it's about being grounded, family, home, emotional structure, financial structure, that kind of thing. It's been clarified by the Ace of Pentacles, which is literally a true confirmation of what the base chakra is about. It's about materialism, material wealth that is being handed to you by the spirit, by universe. Universe is granting you financial wealth, and it is going to materialize in this 3D experience. So this is very, very powerful. Your destiny is fated to have this financial wealth, this legacy wealth, this manifestation of material success and well-being. This is beautiful, absolutely beautiful. And what is this going to do for you? It's going to leave you sitting pretty. You're going to be in the position of what you deserve here over at position number 5. Right here, this card is number 3, recognition and renewal. Okay, let me get the glare off of there. Recognition and renewal. That's beautiful. Number 3 is also, can be 3 of Wands, which is expecting something to come. And also, number 3 is the Empress card. And interestingly enough, the Empress is what clarified that position. So what does this tell me? That tells me that recognition and reward is destined. It's destined. Financial success and wealth and well-being is destined, and it's going to leave you really sitting pretty with like this Empress is. She's sitting pretty on this throne. She is the Empress. Whatever she puts her hands to garners recognition and reward. And wow, that's pretty darn powerful if you ask me. Okay? Now in position number 6 here, we have what you tell. This is how you represent right now to the world. You're either seeking a partnership or looking for alliances. And this is also a number 3 card. Now, the number 3, again, can be signified as the Empress or the 3 of Pentacles in the traditional tarot. So the number 3 in the traditional tarot, 3 of Pentacles, is about partnerships and working together and finding alliances. This has been clarified by the Hangman, seeing things from a different perspective. Maybe in the past you've never considered partnerships or alliances. Maybe you are a lone wolf, you like working alone, and you never looked at the opportunities of working with someone else. This is saying, take a different look at this. This is going to present you with opportunities that's going to generate this wealth that is coming your way. So take time to look at the opportunities that might exist in partnerships and alliances for you, and put you on that path to getting to your destiny of this Ace of Cups and this Ace of Pentacles. Because these 2 aces in this reading and these 2 positions, pretty darn powerful. Okay? Now, in position number, let me see, what is that? 5, 6, 7. In position number 7, we have what you are. This one kind of threw me for a loop when this came out. It's heartache and loss. It's a 3 of Swords in the traditional tarot. Okay, heartache and loss. Look at that. It's very dark. That blue signifies deep emotional pain or deep emotional distress. Maybe you're stressed out about something. Maybe you are not quite sure what direction to take. Something has broken your heart, maybe. Maybe you've lost something in the pursuit of getting to your destiny, okay? The 2 of Pentacles in the reverse shows me that there was something that didn't quite work out. It could be a relationship, don't know. Could be something else that didn't work out for you, and it left you heartache and you know, just kind of despondent. But it's not. This to me is possibly in this position is what you are right now. So it's what you're experiencing right now, or have experienced in the recent past. I feel that Spirit is saying, okay, yes, we know that you had this heartache and loss, but don't belabor it, okay? Don't get lost in it, because you have this to look forward to, your destiny here, okay? So in the eighth position, the eighth position here, we have the firm foundation. And this position talks about what you need. You need a firm foundation. This is what you need in your life. And as you can see on this image, before this man is a mountain. Mountains are immovable, okay? The number 4 signifies stability, like the 4 of Wands in the traditional tarot. It also signifies Emperor energy. Okay, number 4 is the Emperor in the major arcana for traditional tarot. Firm foundation is about somebody who is an authority that creates a firm foundation for their future. And as you can see here, maybe you can't, but let's see if we can get a closer look without glares on this card. You see that there are like buildings or pillars just beneath that mountain. So in my interpretation at this point, it feels like this is about building something that is going to last and creating that stability. This was verified by the Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands is very passionate about how she rules. She's steady. She's passionate. She is revered and respected, and also very protected. Okay, so you see the black cat in this image. Maybe you don't see it here. Let me try to point this out. This black cat is a symbol of protection, but it is also a symbol of good luck. Okay, so this queen brings circumstances and situations that create a foundation for her queendom. And I think that's appropriately fitted with this firm foundation. She creates firm foundations. Okay. Now, this was an interesting position. The ninth and final position is what to expect. What you expect. Now, two came out at the same time, and Spirit just said take both of them. So I did. Okay. And the first one that popped out on the bottom, the first one that fell to the table, was material and spiritual prosperity. As you can see, this gentleman is looking over his land and relishing the beauty, and the fountains on either side signify the overflow of abundance in his life. And I feel that this person is really appreciating the view. The material is the things that surround him, but the spiritual is what grounds him internally. What also came out on top of this card was positive movement forward. And this was interesting because I thought, wow, this is really powerful, because this was a 6 card and this was a 8 card. 8 is in the traditional tarot like the 8 of Wands, right? So moving fast, moving forward, moving fast towards this material and spiritual prosperity. This is coming quickly. For whoever this resonates for, this material and spiritual prosperity is coming rather quickly. But it's going to leave you sailing into the sunset. I see you sailing into the sunset, enjoying the emotional balance that you feel, the happiness. These are not turbulent waters. These waters are carrying your boat smoothly into the sunset. So this means from now on going forward, you're going to be really enjoying the view. Okay? That's what you can expect. Now, interestingly enough, what clarified that those two cards was the Fool. We know the Fool is about taking chances. It's about casting caution to the wind. And in this case, I see it as a 0, meaning a new beginning. So this Fool is ready to go on this adventure to wherever he's going forward towards, and just enjoying the adventure of it all. And that's, I think, what you expect to happen as a result of your journey here. So that's the 9-card spread. But then Spirit said there is an extended reading here that you need to do. So I did 3 additional cards and 3 additional clarifications. So here we go with the first one. The first card that came out was Suffering in Silence. This card immediately took me back to this position here of heartache and loss. So whatever this is, it is lingering. It's an undercurrent to your happiness. It's an undercurrent to the way you're projecting yourself to the world. Because remember, this position here of heartache and loss is what you are. So somewhere deep down, even maybe you're aware of it, there's something that's causing you to suffer in silence here. Let me see if I can bring this into view. So this is the card that is Suffering in Silence. Okay? Suffering in Silence was clarified by the 10 of Swords. You cannot make this up, guys. The 10 of Swords, heartache, pain, betrayal. Somewhere, somebody, somewhere is feeling heartache and loss because of a betrayal. And they lost something significant as well as money, something materialistic with this 2 of Pentacles in the reverse. So, suffering in silence is what this person, whoever you are, is experiencing, this betrayal. And it was a huge one. 10 of Swords is it's devastating. But I feel in my spirit that this is something that you're being urged to heal, to move forward. And I'll tell you why I feel that way with these other cards that came out. The next card for outcome was Material Harvest. Look at that. Material Harvest. Now, what struck me on this card at this time, and this has never even occurred to me before, there are 2 very lightly sketched, look like court buildings. So I feel like whoever this is for, this is concerning a court case or some kind of litigation. There's going to be a win for you on this situation. You're going to reap a harvest here. It's a big win. And when it settles, that's it. Number 9, it's over. It's done. This is going to leave you, again, sitting pretty for this Empress position and this recognition and reward. So there's something that is coming down the pike that is going to bring material harvest concerning litigation or some type of settlement or some type of court case. Some type of legal matter. Doesn't have to be, but I feel like this stood out to me for a very, I've never even noticed that in the background before until this reading. The card that came out to clarify this was the 8 of Pentacles. So whatever this litigation is about, whatever this negotiation is about, whatever this material harvest is going to come from, it concerns your work. Okay? It concerns your work. So whatever you've diligently been putting your efforts into, this is going to bring you a material harvest. The final card that came out on the outcome was Patience and Planning. The 7, the number 7. Patience and planning. There are two pillars in this drawing. And the thing that struck me the most about this card was that on one side you see vertical lines and horizontal lines. That to me signifies a tablet of some sort, like a notebook, a ruled notebook. So there's going to be some writing involved here. There's going to be some kind of plan put in place. But then there's this waiting element. There's a patience element. There's a thing that says, you have to be patient and wait till the plan manifests. The King of Swords actually clarified this card. The King of Swords is about discerning truth, is about, like I said before, and the Ace of Swords just cutting through all the muck and mire and getting to the truth of the matter. And I think that that's going to be really important for whatever this material harvest is going to be. However you're going to manifest this, you're going to be asked to have patience and to make sure you have a good plan in place for when the wind comes. When the wind comes, the big what they call windfall, when that comes, okay? Because again, remember, you're going to get recognition and reward. You're going to have material and spiritual prosperity, as well as an abundance of money. Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles. This is a really good reading. Now, when I did the Black Moon astrological reading here, this was a little bit more about a specific situation. So this specific situation, we have 5 cards that came out. The first one was the South Node, Life's Debts. That's a karmic card. Lunar Eclipse, Change. This card is about a sudden but certain change that is about to happen here. The third card that came out was the 7th house of Partners. Okay, remember we talked about partnerships and alliances here? Well, partnerships and alliances is about the House of Partners. So this is an important element to this reading. Partnership is going to have something significant to do with the outcome of the litigation that you're facing. If this is, resonating with you, it's going to have an interesting connection to this material harvest. So whatever this partnership is, whether it's a partnership in a relationship, a partnership in a business relationship, or a partnership that is new, it's going to have a significant impact on your business or the work that you do. Now, the void, of course, moon is a missing element. This element is the 8 of Cups. This element is about... this card is representative of let's see here. I'm going to get my notes. I want to make sure I read that properly. It's about delays. Okay? It's about delays, matters remaining unresolved, and frustrations. So, this is not going to be an easy win. But it will be a win. Be patient. We go back to patience here, mentioned here. Patient, be patient, because this is going to bring some frustration. This partnership, legal matter. The 7th house is also about legal matters. Lawyers, lawyers and the law, justice, etc. So the 7th house is about that. So if it is concerning this litigation that I mentioned about this material harvest being a result of, this is going to be frustrating for you. But nonetheless, with the lunar eclipse here, this is going to be a significant change in your circumstances. And this is a karmic debt being paid, a karmic debt being closed, and a new cycle beginning. Okay? What was interesting on this is the 9th card, the 9th house came out of faith, the card of faith. So be strong. Goes back to spiritual strength here. Okay? Spiritual strength for this ninth house of faith. Finding spiritual strength to get through whatever this is you're going through. Okay? There was a message that came just now. There may be some suffering before you get to your victory. But be patient and trust in the universe, because it is fated that you win. If you remember that, you'll be okay. It's fated that you win. That means there's nothing you can do to stop to not win, and there's nothing that the other side can do to keep you from winning. We have here the final card that came out was Mercury retrograde reinvention. That Mercury retrograde card is about, confusion, miscommunication. It could be that, there are going to be some blunders, unexpected failures in this process. So if you are in litigation, you can expect that somebody's attorney is going to mess up somewhere with some communication and cause things to stall. It might be that it may put a few delays in there, which we confirmed with the void of course moon card missing. That information that's missing is going to cause some delays. But the last card, or I should say the card on the bottom of the deck, was Venus, love. And what that card signified to me was that no matter what is going on, no matter what is happening, you are protected. You're under the rule of love. The universe is saying, we got you. You're loved that much. We got you. So let's get to the oracle cards here. You had 3 oracle cards that came out. The first one was new beginnings. What did I say? This is a new chapter for you, right? This triumphant success is going to create a new chapter for your life. This confirms this Fool card for this material and spiritual prosperity. It's a new cycle. This is something you've never experienced before. This is something that is going to set your life in a new trajectory. It's beginnings in every way with the Ace of Cups and the Ace of Pentacles. And this Empress energy, you've achieved massive success and ultimate success. Transformation. Could it be more clear? This is going to transform your life. In no uncertain terms, it is going to be evident that your life is going to be completely transformed. And you're going to find peace at the end of the day. You're going to find peace with the resolution of this trial, whatever this is, this experience that you're having that's going to lead you to this ultimate success. It's going to bring you internal spiritual peace. Peace in your life, peace within you. You're going to experience that. And at the bottom of the deck, which was really beautiful, is love. So not only are you surrounded by love, but love is what is governing this whole experience for you. Love is governing this entire experience for you. And that should bring you the ultimate comfort. Now, the abundance, divine abundance card that came out for you is limitless. Ace of Pentacles is about limitless. This is divine, just divine gifts coming and just never leaving, just always being there. Just an abundance of everything, unlimited. As you can see on this card, these are hands in a circle that are holding butterflies. So this limitless abundance is going to transform your life. So we go back to transformation here. Okay? These two correlate. These two confirm each other. The goddesses that want to speak to you are Athena, the goddess of knowledge. And as you can see on Athena's shoulder is a owl. So that's wisdom and knowledge, right? Use your wisdom and knowledge to move through the situation. Stay grounded. Independence, Lilith. And Lilith is about, she's not, you can't, Lilith is unseen. So this to me means move in silence. Everybody don't need to know everything, okay? Move in silence. This is about independence. This is about not seeking the approval of others, only seeking wise counsel, right? As Athena would do, is seek wise counsel and be independent but move in silence. Yukiona is the other goddess that would speak in this, and she says stillness. Stillness is about, again, that meditative spirit that we saw in position 2 here. What you think, it's what you think, not what others think, right? So to stay in that spiritual meditative state that this monk is in right here on this card is about being still and knowing your spiritual divine guidance is there for you. On the bottom of the deck for the goddesses was Sophia. Wisdom, divine wisdom. Divine wisdom. Okay? That too confirms the spiritual strength. So you're going within. You're going within to seek wisdom on how to move forward and to find your strength to sustain the outcome that will bring you your ultimate success and peace. So that is the reading for this week, April 20, 2025. And I will be releasing readings on every Sunday evening as I'm led. And again, I'm glad to be back. It's been a minute, and thank everyone who took the time to watch this video. Make sure that you like and subscribe to the channel. Give me a comment about if you want a specific reading on love, finance, or health, and I'll ask Spirit to guide me on how to make that your reality. So thank you again. I appreciate you, and God bless you.